Give me back control. Thank you, game. Every time. What's up, chat? I think tonight we are going to turn in the quest we just completed, which is figuring out where Kaizo is. Turn that into the prince, see if we level up or how close we are, and maybe just go back to chasing Aothas. I'd like to keep moving down the main quest. I'm definitely most interested in that line so far. First, I want to hit this burial site, see what we've got going on over here. Ooh, the Blight Heart. Interesting. We'll have to check that out. Baby Pearl, which is not interesting. The Blunting Belt. 1 pierce armor and 1 slash armor. Oh, that was actually some pretty good digs. Let's see, we don't even have belts for most of our characters, so I think that's just an objective upgrade, obviously, then. Let's add this to Ader, because Ader is generally in front. And I think we're going back to Nekataket. First, we're going to make sure we are loaded up on supplies. Let's see, what do we want to drink, chat? Rice wine, sure. Hello, hello, UI, thank you. We'll need to load up at the next port, I think, on more booze, but for now, we should be okay. Beodul is still injured for 2 days. Ooh. Tia's a double-level cannoneer. It's like my crew's almost max level, though, for what it is. I need a bigger ship. I wonder when you finally make enough gold to actually have a bigger ship. So we're good there. Let's sail back to Nekataket. Alphabetized. There we go. See if we can get a sea shanty out of this. You want to fight about it? Sailing offers a warm reprieve from Atario Kozi until the silhouette of an advancing ship grows clearer on the horizon. The winds turn against you as the pursuer, a well-equipped Rawatawan junk, closes the distance handily. The flag of the Royal Deadfire Company waves proudly. A placard on the hull identifies it as Benevolent Aegis. A loud percussion followed by the splash of water announces a cannonball fired across your bow. Stand down and prepare for inspection. Parley? Benevolent Agents draws close enough for you to recognize the crew as hard and disciplined coastal Omawa. One of them separates from the fold and plants his boot on the railing. Benevolent, the name is Pi and I'll speak plainly. You wouldn't want to leave Matario Koze unless you found what we both want. The map. He rests his hand on the pommel of his sword. Hold a torch close to a gunpowder barrel. Do you want to live forever, Pi? When his crew draws back with panicked mutters, Captain Pi holds out his palm to silence them. He studies you, wearing a severe expression. We're hoping to live until at least next week. Ah, weren't asking me, were you? Seraphin's left ear twitches. Be reasonable, Captain. We can both get out of this alive. Pi opens his hand in a show of benevolence. Point to a companion. Bring me a second barrel so Pi here knows I'm serious. The captain and his crew observe this escalation with mounting dread. Pelagina holds up her hand, rubbing the tip of her middle finger against her thumb and nodding. Retreat, there's a madman at the helm of the Defiant. Over the sound of his departure, you can hear him cursing the madness of it all as he leaves your vessel to the open sea. Alright, well, peace out. That was easy enough. Got rid of them pretty quick. Okay, so now we're on to Nekataket again, unless the game hijacks my cursor. UI, do something. Give up, chat. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you. There we go. Finally, we got it. Right. The old threatened suicide gets him every time, chat. It's a fairly terrifying ship. Alright, first thing we want to do is resupply. We desperately need, let's see, medicine and repairs. Both useful. Now what to eat is the question. Our seemed decent. Lager, I think, works as well, doesn't it? I picked it up and put it back, and apparently that reorganizes it in the list. Okay. Sure thing, video game. Back to the palace. Let's see. I think just the palace proper is where the prince is at. We'll head up there.
So, my sister finally wishes to negotiate with the Wahaki. Months ago, I told Onikaza to make appeals to the Wahaki Ranga. She must feel the walls of the Deadfire closing in, I say.
Do you have any advice?
Be respectful and ignore the mutterings in the street. I say the Wahaki are keepers of tradition, not hardened killers. But if earning the trust of the Wahaki was easy, I would have done it ages ago.
Okay, let's say farewell here and then talk to him again. There we go, that works.
I say. Have you found Matario Kozu?
Alright, we'll turn in the map. A riddle on the island pointed the way to Okaizo. Prince accepts the chart in silence, holding it up to the light and poring over every detail with interest. His hands tremble as he holds the paper.
An
We've lost the
unusual
chart.
accounting of the isles, I say. Each one measured in relation to.
You have what you need to find Okaizo?
If I did, my sister would hold a parade in your honor. Ngati is one to throw obstacles in our path, but I say that an outdated chart is better than none at all.
So I'm gonna tell him the waters weren't cheap, which is true. We spent more than that just on supplies for that journey.
Here, for your expenses.
Alright, diplomacy gets us an
Know
extra
enough,
250.
My sister will finance a fleet-wide search. Not for breadcrumbs, but lost Ukaizo. Watcher, I take it that none of my people escaped the clutches of that island. I sent good women and men to die in the name of the tribes and in the vague hope. May Ngati thank them for their courage and Wodaka for their loyalty. May they return to us as Rangas.
Probably worth telling him that I had some trouble with the Royal Deadfire Company.
Akira, they would not let you escape with what they could so easily steal. But will they not find the original chart as unprotected as a Raparu food pile?
Yeah, see, I should have destroyed it, and then Seraphin stopped me. Damn it. Let's see, and assuming they survived the jungle, probably.
I expected better judgment from an agent of the crown. Even with the help of the gods, our task was unlikely before these complications, I say.
Bark cloth was a message from the Wahaki to deter any
What do they
visitors.
protect Matario Kozi when its knowledge could help all Huana? One day I will have words with their Ranga to settle our differences. This is much to learn in a day, even for this warrior. I sent the expedition to their fate, and those who followed. Death is on my conscience this day.
They served you admirably. We're a step closer to Okaizo. Let's try and pick him up here.
May all who fell on Matario Kozi slip through the eel's jaws. Huana and outsider alike. But on to brighter times, I say. If Ukaizo can be found, then so too will the hopes of our people be made manifest. Too much has happened for you to waste words with a royal brother. From now on, you work with Onikaza as an honored guest of her rooftop garden. Only, be kind to her cats.
Alright, been a pleasure working with you, amigo.
You say this now, but Onikaza pays better than her royal pinch fist of a brother. May the wind caress your sail.
Alright, looks like we're done with that quest line. How close are we to leveling? We're still a ways away. Okay. Let's see. He waits in fire is still way too high a difficulty for us, I think, for us to actually try that one. Hitting for Sayuka could be fun. I'm interested to learn more about Romaro. Oh, there's... Okay, we've got a decent number of, places we could go. Let's go to Hasango, because we can do Jody's quest and Ader's quest at the same time. And I'll take a 2-for-1 on that. Hello? Yes? What are the odds the game gives me a sea shanty to see me on my way? Sailing for Hasango. Nope. It just loops the same song. It's so frustrating to me. I don't know why they don't just make sea shanties the default. Oh, under attack. 10th level fighter. Let's just board. Okay, Jody's getting to cast. To any that remain in the area of effect, AoE durations. See, this should, to me, says this should work. Man, it's a lot of them. That is a lot of sailors.
I'll teach you a lesson.
I was really hoping they were going to try and close in, but I think they're all just going to shoot me with crossbows this entire time.
Show 'em how it's done.
By the time my cast goes off, it's going to be completely meaningless, is actually more like what's going to happen this time, I think. Well, I guess we just have to attack for now, because we're kind of surrounded. I wonder if I can just cast like a nice big pull effect right here, sort of in the middle of the boat, and then just start throwing every AoE I can think of at it. Who do we want to kill first? Probably the rogue. He's got the least armor. So we'll make him the priority. Chat, why are there so many of them? I guess we do an AoE heal here. Aloth doing 7. Yeah, thank you. That helps. What do I want? Psychic Scream? That seems good. Let's go ahead and cast that. Ooh! Thanks for AoEing me down. Friendly AI. That's actually just what we needed. Is to get absolutely screwed over. What the hell? I don't understand how the game tells me that this is going to be a completely fair, like, fight that's totally on my level, and then do this to me, and have the AI fuck me at the same time. I just don't get it. Do not understand. Did the wave ability stun me? Is that what stunned me? The AI also knocked me out?
Didn't work.
I'm about to be very over this video game, chat. I just don't understand how we were supposed to compete with this. There's just so many of them. And I couldn't even get casts off. When I was gonna get a cast off, the fucking game stunned me. The friendly AI stunned me, no less. I think it was the friendly AI at least. Okay, so you can't actually move there. That dot's a complete and total lie. I don't know why I'm trying to save Jody here. It's just gonna prolong the inevitable. Okay. Well, you're just... Ah! Fucking click, man. I wish there was a way to have it confirm you're moving out of deflection, or you're moving into getting free attacks off of disengage. I didn't really want to click there, but misclick cost me everything. Okay, can we get a scream off? I'm gonna see if I get one spell off before I get instantly killed. Okay. So there, because the target for Silent Scream was dead, he doesn't even get the AoE portion of it. The game casts it and does nothing instead. Oh, I'm fucking over it, chat. I'm just over it. Some days Deadfire makes it really hard to keep playing it. I wanted it to be good, but there's so many issues. We're gonna try sailing for Hasongo one more time. Hey, Shanty. So this is the guy again. 17 ship defenders. Attempt to flee. Alright. Alright, we managed to flee. That's all that counts. I feel like that's all we've been doing on every naval encounter so far, but... I guess the skulls don't actually indicate difficulty. The only thing they relay to the player is the level of the things you're fighting, not how difficult the challenge is going to be, which seems slightly stupid, but... Alright, so we need the Luminous Audra Pillar here, and we need... someone for Ader. Lafa.
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor. Are you looking for survivors?
Short lady. About my...
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
Okay, so this is the dialogue we've been through, but now we have the additional dialogue. We're in the right place. You must know her. She has a son about your age.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to me, kid. I'm a friend of your mother's. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
You're protecting her. We understand.
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Let's see. What do we want to tell them, chat? Like Gator said, we're friend of your
Right.
mother's.
Friends of Alava's. Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Have to be. You get a lava mad, you need a god on your side for protection.
He was lost to us during the purges, which was how we came to flee here.
So you met him. Well, that's great. You had a dad. Where's your mother now? Got a lot of catching up to do.
My mother is with Aethys.
Oh, Aerthus picked her up when he passed through here? Meaning what exactly?
She passed the veil a few years ago. A flu.
Ah.
It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now. But if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the shining god.
You lied to us. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now?
Easy. He lost his mother.
Funny, you wouldn't know it to look at him.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light.
What do you mean march with Aethys?
Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
I know a lot of dead deer woodens who will be relieved to hear that.
We were victims of a quarrel of gods. This is
And
true.
seeing what we've seen, it's hard to believe they got our best interests at heart.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again.
Seem confident in a god who's causing a lot of destruction.
You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction. I trust my God knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never learn.
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys. What greater honor than to march in his vanguard?
Who are the partisans of the lighted path,
We began
exactly?
as children of the Dawnstars, separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss. And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside.
Not quite how I've been seeing it, but everyone's open to their own interpretations.
And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the god's truest followers, and to prepare to lead it into battle.
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
Who does Aethys intend to battle?
We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet, but to the faithful, it shouldn't matter.
Has this Bosch shown proof of his vision?
Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask. What fortune to be given this opportunity, to know our God in the living world.
Ader, did you get what you needed here? Ader takes a deep breath. He looks around, then at Bjarn. He nods, tight-lipped.
We can go.
We'll be going.
Hey, kid. What was your name again?
Bairn.
Bairn, not Bjarn.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the temple of Aethys in Neketaka. I am soon to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you. Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years. You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
Alright, so that's one thing I don't have to deal with. Trick now is we want to get to the lighthouse. And we can push Jody's storyline forward. These only give you a measly amount of experience, though. That quest is only 25% complete, apparently. Interesting. So it looks like I've still got a long way to go.
This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my soul's watcher. What do you say?
Let's try it. A gleaming pillar of luminous Audra towers above you as Jody stumps confidently towards its base, a grin ripping wide over her face.
You're ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work, to single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell.
Alagina is really anti-Jody. She rubs her hands together, rubs her palms against her hips, and snatches up her lantern, eager, ready. She wriggles her shoulders and pops her neck, stance subtly widening. Let's just say nothing, let her do her thing. After a moment, Jody blows out a slow breath, and her lantern begins to pulse in an increasingly brighter and harsher glow. Glower? Increasingly brighter and harsher glower.
Alright, Soul Flock. Give my regards to the afterlife. And get born again soon.
As she exhales those last words, she presses one palm flat to the cold expanse of gem-like growth, fingers trembling, and like a firework going off, the light from her lantern flares blindingly bright. Electricity, no, hypercharged soul energy whips across the air, lashing open Jody's skin. Traveling the pathway of 1,000 branching veins and capillaries, the strike bursts Jody's bloody from face to neck to arms and lower. She screams, her voice a secondary crack against the sky. Release the souls.
Swear to the gods, I'm trying.
The words rattle from between clenched teeth, rip from her convulsing body, but she doesn't let go of the Audra that's searing her palm. The lantern trembles so violently it nearly cracks, but then a massive wave of purple essence rushes from the lantern. It swirls up and around the Audra, crashing along the glimmering surface before being sucked inside. The Audra pulses brighter, then darker, then even brighter, blinding. There's howling, then the Audra cracks and a jagged shard tumbles to the ground.
Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur. That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Hell, and I only gotta do it again and again on cycle until the day I die?
You don't need to do anything if you don't want to. Amen, brother.
But the guild says I do.
Amen, brother.
I can't turn my back on my purpose any more than I could Aora in need. I never did want to take the easy route. I'll keep reaping more souls then. Do my duty till I fall to dirt and bones. Never you worry though. I'll see to dumping my lantern in the future on my own.
Holy shit. Palagina's just got a comment on everything she does.
Thank you for finding me a way to handle my burden. Even if it does involve the occasional jolt of pain.
Chest heaving, Jody scrambles for the Audra shard embedded in the ground. The crystal slick with blood from her palm, she shoves it into her pocket, then she shakes her head. Luminous Audra mantle. Oh, could be used to improve her lantern. Interesting.
If I don't feel so light, I could float away.
That looked like it hurt.
Never felt anything so painful in my whole life. I don't know if this is what Gon planned for me, but I'd like to think we did right by these souls.
Peanut Gallery continues to be
We're
unimpressed.
bringing light to the darkness. Ensuring spring follows the common fall.
Alright, what's the injury? System shock. Alright.
Hey, don't see why not.
Seems about right. So let's see. Can we upgrade Jody's lantern? Yep, Light of the Dawn Star. Okay, so that's... Aura gives nearby allies a chance to resist incoming spells. Ooh. 5% resist? That's just free, I'm guessing here? No, video game. There we go, that's what I want. I guess I don't get to... Oh, so this is just what Holy Radiance is. I guess we'll just upgrade to Light of the Dawn Star. Sure. Easy enough. That was just about all of our money, though. Very expensive making enchantments. Let's see, 6,000 split 6 ways. You're still way off from being able to level up. Yes, we just get out of here. There's probably nothing for me to do here. I wish they continued to run around while I had the journal open. I'd like to be able to plan my next quest out while I wait for them to path back to the boat, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Right, so it's one done. To Sayaka. Yeah, let's do this one next. Let's go look for Amaro. Sayaka. I wish these were slightly louder. I swear, like... There we go. It's a little bit better, but still not great. It's like they didn't mix the audio the same for the orchestral... to the same volume for the orchestral tracks and the sea shanties. That's what it sounds like, at least. Right, so now we just have to look for Romaro. I'm guessing the tavern's the first place we want to go. Workshop, market, longhouse. The longhouse sounds promising. What, Turi?
Those Raparu dare make such a racket in my longhouse? What were those royal Deadfire fools thinking?
You're an ass.
You'd feel the same if you knew anything about the Juana. What do you want?
Your room's much nicer than the others.
I am Mataru, a
warrior. The best quarters are mine by right. And yet I cannot display my most precious possession, my grandmother's warhammer, for fear the Raparu might steal it. It is absurd.
No, why'd they steal your stuff?
They know no better. A Huana soul is not born into the Raparu without reason, after all.
Alright, you are just a jackass. No one here seems to know him. Let's see if this group knows him. Nope. Don't want to chat. Maybe someone at the market. Marketplaces tend to deal with a bunch of people.
All the wonders of the sea and more besides.
So this is just, yep, straight supplies. This is probably just straight weapons.
What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about this place?
Sayuka? Bit of a backwater if you ask me, but don't tell the fleet master I told you so. This used to be where the fleet would send a person after they'd seen a fellow sailor blown to bits by a cannonball or what have you. That was before those mad druids out in the bogs started sending bears and wild cats over the walls, of course. Let me know if you're in the market for something pointy. Put your eyes on these.
Alright. Hits with this weapon cores 10% as raw. Damn. Pretty sweet. It's only a casual 30,000 gold though. Great sword. Chance to cause shaken on a critical hit. Grants red tear. What is red tear? Stores a small amount of health to the wielder. Once per rest. Interesting. Right. Master's office. I guess the fleet masters maybe seen him. Maru's a sailor, so might be a good place to start. Oh, actually might just start here under Secretary Tiba. Maybe she knows.
You are welcome in Sayuka, traveler, as surely as the winds stir the sea.
No, no, no. How many times must I demonstrate the proper way to greet a visitor?
I say, I must have forgotten again. Will you remind me of the line, Under Secretary?
We say clear skies, traveler. Simple, elegant, and no smiling. Do you understand, Greeter Tebe?
Can you repeat it once more? I want to make sure I've got it. Questions, traveler? Sayuka, known to my people as Ribiri, is a colonial outpost of the Royal Deadfire Company.
The island of Sayuka is the Royal Deadfire Company's center of engineering research and development in the archipelago. Our work is directed by Fleet Master Okaya, the youngest Browatian ever to hold the title. Best of her class at the Naval Academy in Tokoa, and a brilliant engineer, our Fleet Master.
You forgot to mention the giant sharks, Under Secretary.
Wait. Giant sharks?
Giant sharks, giant coral, giant trees, Hekira. The only thing not bigger in Sayuka is us Huana.
Small mercy.
No one knows why things grow large in Sayuka, but there are all sorts of theories. Me? I think Gallowayne smiles on us.
Superstition is unbecoming of a Royal Deadfire Company officer, Tebe.
Oh, this dude's so annoying.
I say, it's a lucky thing I'm not one then.
Alright, I'm out of here. They do not have anything to tell me about Romaro, or at least I'd hope if they did, they would tell me right away. So let's hit the Fleet Master's quarters. If the game will let me click on icons again. Holy shit, video game. I cannot click anything. Can I talk to this guy?
Not happening.
There we go. Find a man dressed in worn, dirty leather armor. His long, scraggly beard is encrusted with salt. His curling hair has clearly not seen a comb in some time, and the toenails of his bare feet are cracked and torn. The only thing of any value that he carries is an amulet.
Oh, greetings. Might I help you with something?
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose.
Sounds a lot like Ader's voice actor.
I was a proud man once. A gold pack knight. Then I took a job and it went poorly. I could no longer stay with the Order after that. In the years since, I have wandered the length of the Deadfire, dedicating my life to self-discipline and abstination from worldly distractions. It is only through suffering that the soul becomes strong. You understand?
Alright, so the guy's an acidic. I see.
I should hope that you do, young man.
Did you teach me what you've learned in your ways? In your years?
You would ask an old man to share his wisdom? Well, I suppose I could. For 3,000 copper.
Brother, what just happened about avoiding worldly distractions and now you want 3,000 copper?
Fine by me.
Yeah. Likely story, my friend. We have those San Francisco rip-off gurus where I'm from too. Alright, let's see if I can go through any door. If the game will let me go into any new zone. No, it won't. Alright, well, saved. We can't save the game because clicking on save game does nothing. Oh shit, that was him. Hey.
There be Romaro. Sure is my arse be blue.
I wish you'd not come, my lad. Pleased though I be to see you. Even Aldi's anarchists spare no mercy for mutineers.
Aye, but you, a traitor? The very thought of it be ludicrous. Return with us. I'll be protecting you, and we'll be seeing your fair judging.
I can't, Blue. Much as I loathe to leave. I'm dead to these waters, and they to me.
Break more biscuits and call me Swabby. You've gone addled in your dotage, ain't you? Captain, can you talk some sense into this crusty old salt?
So why did he leave Fort Dreadlight? You might have been safe there.
I couldn't bear to remain, sheltered or no. It's a hopeless feeling, bearing witness to the slow decline of something I once held such pride in.
There still be pride to be had. Honor, too. Things be changing sure as shit, but you can't thread them narrows if you ain't even at the wheel.
I hope I'm wrong, if only for your sake. I don't think the Principe can survive as is, and I can't watch something I devoted my life to sink into ruin.
So where do you intend to go?
My crew, those few souls who followed me from the Sorcerer, and I set sail for lands west. The Reach, perhaps, or the Living Lands. Perhaps we'll run trade from Edir or Valia. Wherever fortune leads.
But that be the far fucking side of Aora.
Ach, a journey and a half, to be certain.
You're fleeing your problems.
Ach, these roomy eyes have seen too much. Nepotism and cronyism run rampant, rotting the Principe from inside out. Power consolidates behind the least deserving. The Consuelo's leadership founders, and with it, my faith.
But lay that plan of you, old sea dog. You're no good as any, there ain't no faith on these waters, save that you be finding for yourself. Betwixt your brains and my swagger, we'll be right in the good ship Principe San Petrina forthwith, and be shot of these ship-squiffy doldrums.
A fine dream. I pray to Ondra that you achieve it. For me, though, the current flows but one way. A return to the Principe would mean my death.
So it's true what you're accused of?
I've not heard every charge against me. But that of mutiny, of that charge, I bear guilt.
Why? The Sorcerer were our home and kin. We're a cock-swelling pride. And you bartered it to an half-drowned old elf for a pint-bilged fucking clipper. 14 years I spent swabbing them decks. Longer yet for you. Captain Bastion trusted you. I trusted you.
Ac. Bon amico. Sientere, Seraphin. I've disappointed you. Hurt you. No words can justify my actions. I only hope you believe me, that I did what needed doing.
How can I?
So, Seraphin, you've heard Ramar's confession. What would you do with him now?
Cut him loose, Captain. Let him hold this shit close to his bilge-rat heart, for what beats be remaining it.
Leave you be, Ramaro.
Agrasima, Watcher. The clipper will be loaded soon, and then we'll be away. Cores, Seraphin. Bon amico. Take this. May you have rare cause to use it. I hope we meet again someday. On calmer seas.
Caress, bon amico.
Alright, so we finished Sorcerer and a Gentleman. Let's see if that gun is any good. That's 4 projectiles versus this single one. Deal best of pierce or slash. Okay, extra penetration. The radius on it. So this is AoE, but also higher penetration. I think we might just go with this. Yeah, I think we're just gonna roll with this. Take it as an upgrade. And again, we've also got Blight Heart. Bind Soul. I have no idea what binding a soul does. But yeah, this is not usable on anyone. What does Soulbound mean? Come on, game. For unique items that can be magically bound with the soul of a single character. Once bound, the item can only be used by that character unless the bond is severed. A soulbound item will increase in power as the wielder completes certain requirements specified in the item's description. So what do we gain? Oh, all soulbound items are completed, so this is already at max level. That might be better than my crossbow at this point. I think it probably is. Probably just better off using that and trying that one out. Seraphim is going to upgrade to this though. Fire in the hole. Yep, that's good for me. Let's chat with Seraphim.
You be boring a hole in me with them eyes, Cap. I'd offer an oboe for your thoughts, but I prefer not to make deals I ain't got no intention to keep.
Say the same with you. You doing okay?
Fine, Cap. Don't be sparing me no thoughts.
You want to talk? I'll listen.
Not sure there'll be much to say, Captain.
It's not ideal and it won't make everyone happy, but this resolution is what'll make the most people happy.
Aye. Suppose we take our victories where we be finding them.
Okay, so we didn't have the massive insight to get our last speech check there in Ramara, but I'm assuming it's not that big a deal. So we could sail back to Dunnage. East of Nekataka. Let's do east of Nekataka. Okay, so there's 2 bounties to the east of Nekataka, so let's try and do that, I think, next. Try and see if we can knock these out and get some experience that way. Unless this thing attacks us. You've barely cleared the Sayuka harbor when a sleek half-galley appears off your port bow. It rides high in the water and fast, but keeps its distance as it approaches land. Seraphim watches the ship's passage from the bulwark, expression grim. Oh, this is Malnash. Yep. When the ship turns to pursue you, you recognize it as Malnash's vessel, the Misery's Delight. Its cannons don't seem primed, and it aims to come alongside rather than set up for a broadside run. Looks like the High Queen Sea Devil be wanting words, Cap. Not sure if that be good or ill, but at least it'll mean she ain't on Sayuka. Alright, so she comes in as the Misery's Delight comes alongside. Malnage stands on the railing, one grey furred hand wrapped about a thick hemp line. She bows low, doffing her hat, and then tosses it to one of her deckhands. Okay, so we're actually going to chat in the area, which means I guess this could turn bloody. Hopefully we're not outnumbered 17 to 9. Oh no, we could take them pretty easily.
Funny seeing you here, Captain. Especially since we've tracked Romaro to this very rock. Ain't trying to steal the bounty, are you?
Alright, I'm gonna go with it. What was it I said before? Kindly fuck off?
Hey, the deer wooden motto. Used to have that on the coat of arms long time back.
Funny. I'd have thought a watcher would have had better instincts than siding with a known traitor. Fuck it. We'll deal with you first, then go have a little chatsy with Romaro. No quarter, lads and lasses.
Alright, works for me. I was looking for a fight. So what do we have? We've got one Chanter, Stelir. These look like units that could charge in across the deck, but they can also just hop across, so actually we're not going to make the same mistake and try casting Wicked Briars, because we've learned that it's actually just fairly useless. We'll just buff instead.
What for, Cap?
Right, we don't want Seraphim to move. Let's just actually just delay with everyone.
Hey.
Because I want to make sure everyone gets the buff here. Ooh.
What for, Cap?
Decent first hit.
Out my wheelhouse, friend. Damn him, blast.
How do you miss like that, Seraphim? How? Alright, let's see. What do we have for damage here? They are very resistant to that. Recovery, obviously. Could turn one of them into a pig. That might be kind of fun. Let's see what our resistances here look like. Not great, so we might just throw damage at them, I think, until we're convinced we need to do something else. See if we can line up the triple stun here. We can. Nicely done. Alagina can just go in. We're going to take care of these Principi fighters first. Principi. I should not have used the fire for that, but I did. Mistakes were made. It's okay.
No can do.
What? Why can you not make that attack? Are you serious? Okay, let's just up her weapons.
How do you like that? I'll be fine.
A double crit. Poor Liana. Deserved it all. I'm gonna just do another battery of missiles here. Alagina swings. Okay, apparently I cannot swing here anymore. Apparently I can hardly move. Alright, I don't know what's causing this, but I don't really care. It's not the end of the world. I don't want to do a psychic scream because we've learned what happens when the target is missed. Let's just drain some of her armor. That works for me.
Let's go.
Okay, we killed the two of them fairly easily.
Get threshed.
Show him how it's done.
What for, Cap?
Now Surfing can stun and damage.
Nope.
I want to see this gun fire. That seems pretty good to me.
I am ready.
Yeah? Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Alright. Easy encounter.
These distractions.
Let's see if there's anything I notice as being really good that we've picked up here. Nothing very interesting in the first couple of items. Some exceptional pistols and gear and such. Really nothing interesting from Malnaj? Not a single, wow, not a single really interesting item there. That's unfortunate, but I suppose isn't the end of the world. We've still got a few bodies we can loot here, actually. Some of this armor might be nice because it's of exceptional quality. At the very least, we can probably sell it. Medium shield. Exceptional plate armor. Alright, the plate armor is interesting. I guess we're out of here. That was a pretty easy encounter, I think, unfortunately. We're going to get ambushed by another ship that we can't handle. This thing scares the hell out of me. So we have to get east of Nekataka. Fast as that boat. Okay, so east of Nekataka. What did it say? Waru? Around the Ko-Ryuki Island, east of Nekataka. Somewhere around this chain of islands? Owned. Who's owned? Radulf. Not interested. Rangi. I want Kuaru and I want Ohiro. Along the southern end of the Kuaru yeah, along the southern end. I guess, does it consider this? Oh, Ohiro. That was one of them, right? Yeah, that's him right there. So let's try and take him out. Jeez, 17 again. Alright, what we're gonna do here, chat, is we're gonna actually try naval combat. See if I can actually get a win here. But my ship seems so much weaker than theirs. Let's do full sail ahead, I guess. Let's just try and close in. Full speed ahead again. Closing in. I just ram them down. Ramming speed. Alright, let's see if ramming them gives us any sort of advantage. It would appear it does not. Alright, let's just do our thing. Let's just buff up and hope for the best here. Yeah, this is the good old die before you even get to do anything.
Captain.
Alright.
Nightcap.
Hello? You can move. Yes, let's do that. Let's empower you. And let's just mind control the group.
What do you need?
Vader, you're going to stun right through this whole group. Ensuring you do as much crowd control as you can. Legina. Vader's got most of you under control. Let's get you... I can't get all the way up there. It should just inspire Ader, I guess. Right. Need you to not die. That would be preferred. Let's empower Fireball. Or empower a spell. So here we go. Can I not empower that though? Alright, let's hope we live a turn to get that off. Pet battle in the middle of the decks. Alright, Pelagina's going to hold them here and make sure they can't move in for a turn. Alright, decent hit. Alright, Jody is up again. I managed to fully heal myself because that was such an amazing kill for us. Let's see, Jody's just going to move slightly in. On consecrated ground. Seraphin's grabbed this group under his control, which is excellent. Now we want to run him across the deck. Do a Psychic Scream on one of these guys in the middle. And then I'm probably just going to throw another magic missile out here, honestly. Ader can hold these three pretty comfortably. Let's attack one of them at random. I'm not too worried about him. Right. Slowly working their numbers down. Oof. That was a rough hit. Ira's about to bite the floor here. Right, please just don't stun me. Okay, thank you. So we are engaged here, so we don't want to run. Let's just attack the rogue. Oh well, Pallegina just got shot in the face and knocked out. Finishing blow is apparently a spell they have. Alright. Thought we were doing so well, chat, and now I'm not sure. Let's see, we can potentially actually just grab another group. No, we can't, not really. I think Scream is pretty good on him. Let's see how that works out. I don't know that we're going to have time to use Pull of Aora to actually set anything big up. I think we're probably better off. Ice Blast work on these guys? It does. We're just better off probably Ice Blasting this group. Vader continues to hold them. One less target to deal with. Alright, Jody doesn't have a great target anymore. Probably just this Raotown fighter. Let's have her summon her sickle if she's going to actually engage in combat here for a while, which it looks like she's going to. Right, Seraphim, you're actually in trouble, my friend. We need you to do some serious, like, damage here. Man. Nothing here is as good as I want it to be. Let's try and just scream these two down. We want one more big spell here. I might actually be able to get a pretty good firewall here. I don't know if that actually does or doesn't hit Ohiru. I'm going to hope it does. Okay. Shadow Step, that's a thing. Right, Ader goes again. Next target we have to take down, probably this rogue.
May I be a candle in the night?
Yeah.
Jody's best chance is this target. I don't know why that stun didn't work for, of course everything's now going to work its way out of where I was casting Wall of Fire. Okay, Wall of Fire does not go up the stairs. That's frustrating. That doesn't communicate that very clearly. I need to save Seraphim here as best as possible. Let's kill that one. Looks very likely that Seraphim's going to get knocked out here. Yep, there it goes. Nasty knockdown. Ader swings at a rogue, and that's about all he can do. Oh, this is turning sideways very quickly, chat. We were close, but no cigar.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's anything I can do with Cody to help here. I don't think there is. Try and heal our mage, and that's really... why does she run? Can someone clip that, chat? Did I have the symbol for walk up? Because on my screen I thought it was the symbol for just cast. I don't know why she has to move. I feel like that isn't communicated. I guess I second win this. Hope I live long enough to get another mage spell off and hope for the best. Guess I'm just gonna blast this guy. Almost. No cigar, though.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Like, I hate that the AI casts that at you.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, Jody. What do we do now? What do we do now? We withdraw the mage. And then we hold our ground. Ooh. That finishing blow is nasty. Alright, let's see. Can we pull Gunhawk in and attack him? Alright. One less thing to have to worry about. Be close, chat. We might be able to pull this off, though. Or he can do 1 billion damage a hit. That's cool, too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Heal friendlies here.
Happy to oblige.
Now I'm terrified because I don't actually know what that is, chat. What is he casting? How bad does this potentially screw me?
All thick, worse than raw. Darkness flows and the light wanes.
Well, I think Jody's gonna go down. There's not a damn thing I can do to stop that. Let's pull this thing in. Let's kill this thing. Oh, really? The 1 HP survive. Jody. I may just have to use empowers on everyone for this fight. Alright, we're finally out of that, but I don't think it matters because I don't think I'm going to actually get to do anything with it. Why are you portrait selecting? I want you to cast it. Hello? Cast this on Jody. I knew you had to walk to do that, but I was fine with it that time.
That order's too tall.
Happy to oblige.
Alright, Jody. Bless the mage and hope for the best. I think that's our plan here. Oh, it's gonna be so close. I just don't know how I deal with this group. I don't think I can, that's the problem. I think I just cast Firewall here and hope to kill those two with it.
May I be a candle in the night.
And I actually want you to deal with Ohiru because he's actually really oppressively strong.
Happy to oblige.
Jody, you just try and survive. Empower yourself. What do we have? What do we have? Tenacious. Buff ourselves. I don't think that helps. Neither of them are weak enough to bless him to death. Let's put down Consecrated Ground to keep both of us up. Alright, that worked. That killed 2 of them. Necrotic Lance of Hyro. A good bit of damage here. He should hopefully die on the next tick if I'm lucky.
What can I do you for?
Let's just create a defensive zone once more. Who's weaker? That one. Alright, there goes Ohiro. He's down at last. Guess we flank. Oh, we missed that one. It's unfortunate. Don't have any spells left whatsoever, so now I think we just start shooting people.
Hey. I'm on it.
Get the flanked ability. We're still missing. Come on.
Distractions.
Yeah? No, never you mind that miss.
Are you serious?
Next one.
I feel like this cone of defense has done nothing but help them.
Happy to oblige. Let's reap this whirlwind. Yeah.
We'll be able to just punch our way through this, hopefully. Alright, would you leave Jody alone? All I ask.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah? Hey.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So it looks like we can beat higher odds when the AI is not, the friendly AI is not stunning our entire party for shits and giggles. Looks like it's definitely doable. Share coins with crew. Gained rank, gained a rank. Let's see, Arquebus. What did Ohiro himself drop? It's like nothing of note, really. We got a cannon though, which is nice. Exceptional leather armor, exceptional scale, so some exceptional quality items. Potions of healing, some basic supplies, nothing super interesting. Alright, take all and continue. One mercenary ship taken care of. Let's go find the other one. Can I rest here on the high seas? It looks like I can. Let's get rid of our injuries, regain our empowers, because we're going to use them. Right, so that should put us in a pretty good spot. So that was Ohiro taken care of. I have to return to Barati for that one. Kuaro is around this chain. Wonder if that means he literally sails around this series of islands. Flame Walker Vasali. Interesting. Or no. What does it consider? Like, I wonder if this is part of the chain. I guess it must be. So he could technically be up here. No rations. Traveling out without food or drink. Okay, so I need drink, don't I? I have more water. I have more booze. Though, not a lot of it. Let's save and make sure we can get somewhere that we can resupply. We seem to go through water very quickly compared to food. Yeah, twice the rate. -6 food, -12 water. It's not who I want. Ooh, I wonder if that was him up there. No! Game, please. I was trying to sail north. Luvata, that doesn't help me. Well, 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 where is this ship? We also need to find supplies soon. Very, very, very soon. Karner's Observatory. Quaru, that's it. That's it. Wow. 18. Let's try and intimidate him, see what happens. Ah! That worked. Oh. Apparently if you intimidate them, that despawns the ship. Okay, let's, I was trying to double dip there and the game punished me for it. I'm gonna load the autosave if the game will let me. Because I don't want to have to sail around a whole bunch looking for him again. Nope, nope, that's not what we want to do. Where did we pass him, chat? Somewhere around here, I want to say. Near the observatory, which is right here. That's the observatory on the map that we can't see it just yet, and he seemed to sail from this direction. There he is. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's just bored. I'm still amazed at how much bigger... I guess it depends on the size of your ship, but I don't know how you're realistically supposed to be able to afford a ship that costs like 120,000 at this point. Ship upgrades seemed really, really expensive. So the Juana seem to be much more melee focused. Oh, it reorganized my fucking party last time.
Hope you're not expecting much.
Oh. Now the mage is all the way in front, which is not what we want.
What can I do you for?
Alright, let's see. We are going to definitely just put down consecrated ground. Oh, that's so frustrating that they're already on the mage because of the way the game positioned us because of the stupid portrait maneuvering last time. Alright, empower ourselves. Let's ringlead and grab position of all of these guys. Let's see if we can empower a firewall here. And let's actually just cast this somewhere like... well, shit. Now I'm not sure. Probably actually just want to throw a regular fireball, right? Like, if I could get there... I'm currently not engaged with anyone, so I think I can technically move, actually. Yep, I should be good to move here. So let's empower a fireball and just...
Not happening.
Okay, we'll move closer and make it happen. So that'll work for that. Ader's gonna move in and just protect. He's gonna move in and protect. Make sure that no one can pass through to the mage, hopefully. Pelagina's kinda gonna move in and do the same. Oh, apparently he can reach. Problem is, I don't know that I'm gonna get a chance to get a cast off with this. Oh, and they're all gonna run off that stairwell anyway. Oh, well, this is miserable. Yeah, okay. Well, we're reloading on this one because this is already over. God, this is so frustrating, this fucking UI. It's just never gonna get better, chat. I keep hoping every time I load up Deadfire, the UI is not gonna be as bad as it was last time, and it just continues to. Things stick, it doesn't respond to clicks, sometimes my mouse just stops working, sometimes you can't use the keyboard in dialogue, sometimes you can. Ugh. Okay, so this is just gonna play out much the same way. We're gonna put this down right here. We're just gonna put a firewall up right in front of all of us, right at the get-go. We will empower Seraphim. We will have Seraphim run up and scream on them. Kind of annoyed that he got caught there, that the AI pathed him like that, but this should work. Kells is gonna back up. And we're just gonna do like a empowered wall of flame, just like right down the middle of the boat, basically.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Ader, are you seriously stuck? No, you're not. You're just too dumb to figure out the way you've got to move to get there.
I am ready.
Oh, Gina can be in here too. That should be fine.
Show them how it's done.
Jody, what do we want Jody to do? Probably just heal up the mage again. Why are you moving instead of casting? What is going on? Just cast the spell. Thank you. Fireball right in the middle of the deck. Even if it's hit Seraphim, we don't really care.
I'm good and stuck.
I think Seraphim's just gonna go for another scream. Okay, we've managed to kill off a number of them so far. Let's see. Focus on the sailor, get him out the way. Alright, let's cast just a good old bouncy missiles. Bog Druid's kind of obnoxious. Nothing's actually engaged with me right here, so I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Do a little AoE damage, gain a lot of focus. Yeah, these continued attacks are not a problem.
Let's go. What do you need?
Let's try and just keep our ground and draw everyone else into the wall of fire if we can. There we go. They will happily kill themselves running through. Or taking a lot of damage there, just the AI being quite foolish. Got a lot of free disengage attacks off, just careful positioning. Casts off barring death's door, that's really frustrating. Let's see, can we... Priest is a much higher level than us, I just realized. Let's try and just lob one at him. See what we can make happen. Where is Palagina? This is her down here. We just attack the monk. Seraphim can go ahead and shoot one target, it seems like, and not a whole lot more. Can I actually just... No, I can only manipulate one of them, and that doesn't seem good enough to me. I don't know what I want to do here, chat. Probably just another psychic screen. It's just a little bit of AoE damage, so I take it where I can get it. Why would you run that way? Holy shit. Okay, well, it is what it is. Just Blessed Harvest this guy, get him out the way. Annoying that that's the way I had to do that, but that's just the way it panned out. Waru lives from whatever spell prevents him from dying that they cast. We killed 2 with that shot, which is a good one. The Juana Priest is going to take a little bit of work to get down, but I'm not worried about it otherwise. I think this is a pretty done deal at this point. Ooh, he transformed into something scary. So I think we just run through the fire and the flames for this one. Apparently I can't.
Hey, watch it with that.
So we're gonna run in, and then we're gonna charge him down. Just to stop that cast. I really wish he didn't cast that. I really, really, really wish he didn't cast that. It's just so frustrating. I mess your plans up so badly. Like, he stunned half of my team. Just don't understand it.
Happy to oblige.
What do you need? I'm on it.
Alright, that was 2 bounties completed. Without too much difficulty. More cannons, a couple colors. A lot of experience. Let's trade coins at the crew. Let's take all and continue. Alright, so that's the end of our bounties for the evening. I know for sure one of them's back at Nekataka. Let's just make sure we equip more drink. And then I think we just sail back. Let's see. Right, the cannons we have are direct upgrades. Can swap these out like so. Why does this map pause at all? I don't know why so many of the UI elements also just pause the background game. There's so much of it that I want to be doing while we're auto-traveling or auto-running that the game just stops you from doing because of the way it pauses everything. The last thing I want to do is fight this asshole. Alright, let's go to the Kahunga Palace. Actually, what's the fastest way to get to where we need to be? Yeah, the Kahunga Palace. I think this is still technically faster. You are traveling the streets of Nekataka when you hear a familiar voice nearby. As you follow the winding streets of Nekataka, the usual city sounds of carts, wheels against cobbles, and shouting vendors fades, replaced by the cacophony of a heated argument on the verge of boiling over. One of the voices sounds familiar. Oswald from the Defiant. Sneak closer to observe. As you round the corner, you see Oswald surrounded by a group of unfamiliar soldiers. From their dress, you don't believe they're locals. They shout at Oswald, who returns the yelling with interest, though you can't make out the actual manner of the argument. One of the sailors shoves Oswald against the wall, and the hand of another thug lingers dangerously near his weapon. Let's approach openly. Oswald's eyes meet yours. Captain, thanks the gods. I could use a help here. Captain, the unfamiliar sailor scowls as she looks you over. You should teach your sailors better manners. This sodden fool got sick all over my boots. If you want... let's just intimidate them. If you don't know who I am already, you will soon. You do not want to cross me. Never mind, let's not do that, because it's a watcher-only check. I'm sorry about my mate's behavior, but I can't let you make them unfit to serve. I don't suppose an apology would suffice. I've also only got a 0 there. I'm not paying him off. So what happens if we try and we fail a check? We gain morale and we go to combat anyway. This should be easy after a crew that outnumbered us, what? 18-9 or something? Is this just a random group of thugs encounter? It's rearranged my party again. Oh yeah. No, this should be simple.
Captain.
What do you need?
It's just to lay our turn here. Same with Palagina. So I want to fight them in this circle.
Yeah.
I think I just empower a fireball here, right? Can't do much harm. Aider can hold from this angle.
Stay behind me.
I am ready.
Palagina can hold from this one. Free mark. Attack.
Hey, watch it with that.
Happy to oblige.
Let's just do a big AoE heal here. Move in. Can just do magic missiles. Bounce it across all of them.
What for, Cap?
Be a pretty simple fight at this
Blow a
point.
man down. Let's go.
Alright, only a couple of them left.
Happy to oblige.
Let's just have Jody blessed this guy. Should kill him instantly. Yep. Move her in.
Ahoy. Fare thee well, cog swabber.
An easy encounter this time, chat. Nowhere near as challenging as the pirate crews were. Let's see.
That dog won't hunt. Tell me.
What for?
I'd love to know where they got that expression. That dog won't hunt. I've never heard that before. And I live in the South, and I feel like the South is somewhere that would have that expression, but
Sure.
so far nothing. Alright, random encounter over with, strip him naked, leave him in the streets, classic RPG. Let's finish going back to Kahunga's palace. Everyone's so quiet tonight, chat. Everyone's a lurker. Which is fine. You're welcome to lurk. What am I doing? I'm actually going back out the front door I came through. And then I have to go around and up the stairs, I think. Where is the NPC to turn this in? Yep, just up the stairs. I like that the party doesn't even split. Chat, I'm almost out of root beer. I don't know what to do. Alright, turn this one in.
The belly of the great eel roars secure, and the seas grow quiet while tangle up.
Alright, easy bit of experience there. Jody wants to chat. Let's see what this is about, the next step in her quest.
Watcher. Guess what? Now go on and guess, really.
What is it?
No dreams, waking or sleeping. I ain't had a one since loosing those souls. I feel so fine. Like I swallowed a star and now I got light bursting from my chest.
That sounds immensely unpleasant to me.
Can you see it in me? This happiness? It's all on account of you, Watcher.
Yeah, that's great, Jody. Her writing is so cringy. They try to push her on you so hard.
Everything's different now.
I don't know why they make her so
Dang bright, doesn't
clingy
it? Even at night,
when she doesn't even really know you.
the sky goes all glittery with stars. Must be what the gods see when new souls are born.
Yeah, notice me, senpai. I get it. Okay. Alright, that's done.
Sure.
Well, now we have a multitude of options, chat. What do we want to do first? We can go turn in another quest, but I think we're still a ways off of leveling. We're getting close, though. It'd be nice to hit 11 tonight.
Yeah.
So we can go turn the other bounty in, which is in Dunnage. That's the only bummer there, is it's back out to sea and it's a decent ways away. We could go to the Hanging Sepulchres, which is just beneath the city. Right, this is just underneath. So let's try getting into those. I just want to do a quest, because that would help us level. Because I think if we do that one, we might actually just level, or we'll just turn that and the bounty in, and then I'm pretty sure we'll level. So let's see. It sounded like it was under the Sacred Stair somewhere, so I guess we just travel to the Sacred Stair and then we have to look around and see if we can find the entrance. He mentioned something about needing the eel necklace to get under there, though, so maybe it's something I have to interact with. Does anyone in chat know? I won't consider this a spoiler, just to figure out, like, the next place that we want to go.
Do you say your lamp nets you souls, I?
Let's see, hanging something or another.
Faith can do many a thing, Sarah.
Road south, Temple of Grand,
little
Temple of
copper
Wrath,
and
hanging
altar,
sepulchres. There
and
we
a
go.
normal-
This is what we're looking for right here. What are we trying to do under here? Find the resting place of Isir the Baratheon. I know a Baratheon once. He was a nice guy. He didn't make it very far. Rest in peace, Robert Baratheon. Right, so we should be able to open this, hold up the eel's coil to the door. Door slide open. Alright, here we go. First things first, we're reorganizing the party because the game loves to redo this for me and I hate it. Why does this stay with him? Why does the crafting recipe follow his portrait?
Yeah, sure.
I give up, game. I'm done. I'm done trying to understand it. It cannot be understood. The UI just does whatever it wants to do in this. There's no logic or reason. You're just at its mercy for the entire playthrough. Alright, let's stealth it up. So we don't just walk into something really terrifyingly strong. Do a little tomb raiding while we're here. There's a trap. Oh, we almost stepped on that chat. It was so close. Alright, sweet. Didn't set that one off. Success. There's another one. Classic tomb.
Hey.
Holy shit. Try harder, game. Okay, risen soldiers.
What do you need?
I guess we're fighting him.
What can I do you for?
We seem to have him outnumbered though, so I think we'll be okay for this fight.
Yeah?
I am ready.
92% chance and you miss.
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be a left-click special battle at this range. It seems like he just doesn't do anything special and he's alone.
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Yes, you can. Quit bitching. Just do it, Ader. I believe in you, friend. This is one of the places that I really wish in their turn-based mode they'd included like an automatically attack mode that I could just enable so I don't have to repeatedly click and skip. That I could just be like, attack the nearest possible target until I remove this mode just for cleanup or one-off encounters like that. Be really nice. Didn't get anything of worth. Not surprising.
That looks like something.
Lots of traps. Mechanic skill, too low to pick that one. I bet that's the tomb we're looking for, right? That looks like a place you'd bury a barbarian. So how do we get in there? Looks like we have to open this gate somehow. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Be cautious.
Looks like it didn't even hit us, whatever it was.
Look.
One skeleton, two skeleton. Oh, I bet three skeleton.
Look.
Four?
There is something over there.
So many traps. I stood on that one. Okay, not a big deal. I don't even think that did damage. It just triggered it accidentally. Risen Armsman, Luminous Revenant. Resists intellect, afflictions, luminous essence, strong, fit, quick. So that thing's actually potentially kind of scary. Kind of. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah? I got it.
Alright, do it, Ader. Charge in.
Hey, that wasn't that bad.
Oh, shit. They're coming down the hallway, too. Okay, Pelagina can hold this hallway. Oh. Could you stop? Could you not, please, video game? Oh, let's see. Bunch of undead. What do I want to do against a bunch of undead? So necrotic strike's probably useless. It does take 100% corrode damage. Can't transform them because they're not humanoids. Could cast a wall of fire, it could confuse them, could cast tentacles so they don't move. Let's actually do that. Let's put up some tentacles to keep the champion in place. Seraphin unfortunately is engaged, and I don't think he's going to be able to disengage without getting swung on, but here we go!
Everything hurts.
Alright, 43, we lived. That's okay. Let's just get an attack off here. We'll be able to okay. Yep. They did pop right out of the boxes as expected. There's just a whole lot more of them than I want there to be at this point. Jody needs to heal Seraphin without a doubt. So let's just drop a direct heal on him, I guess. There's no need to heal ourselves. Can't attack after that. Right, we've got more things to cast with the mage at this point. Could cast a wall. That hits friendlies as well, though. At least the indicator suggests it does, so maybe that's not great. Oh, everything's just so situational. I think I might just try and get around this corner. Get out of range of the mage at least, and then throw some magic missiles. I think the Luminous Revenant's gotta go. I'm kind of terrified of what it's capable of doing. They are still locked in on Seraphin. Well, that was a crit. Oh, this is going exceptionally poorly, chat. Oh shit, they're coming out of actually everywhere. Oh, this is not good. I got bad news, chat. I don't think we're surviving through this one. In fact, I'm extremely confident that we're not surviving this. Alright, we're gonna put down Consecrated Ground. Well, unless we get interrupted. Yeah, alright, chat. I'm out of ideas. I actually don't know what the hell we're gonna do at this point. I actually think at this point we're just gonna reload, because I'm pretty sure this is over. And I think I actually might just be done for the night. I think this will be a fine encounter. I think we can probably do it. We just have to be better prepared. I had a feeling things were gonna pop out of the boxes at me. I did not notice this one. I fully admit to not having noticed that one. Is this little chamber empty? Okay, so this little chamber is empty. That's the hint. Is that the one pathing back and forth that you fight in the beginning is actually awake out of these, but the others are not. Alright everyone, thanks for stopping by tonight. Always a pleasure hanging out with everyone. Let's see, what do we want to do now? Who do we want to raid? Where do I want to send everyone? What would everyone enjoy? Let's see, should we pick someone small? Let's pick someone small. Who else is streaming Deadfire?